What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. This is Jonathan Irizarry here with JI Fitness, and man, I'm excited to be showing you guys my first ever bodybuilding prep. I've actually recorded some days prior to this, but I feel like there were just a lot of aspects missing that I wanted to include, and so we're basically just going to start now. This is going to be my first video for the series. That way, you know, you guys are getting all this from me, every little bit. And what I wanted to talk about today was just, I had a question that someone wrote a comment on my previous video of like how, you know, talk about how you feel during the process. And because they felt like a lot of these competitors, they don't really talk about these things. So, you know, I've been dieting for the last 2 weeks. The first week was phenomenal. My body was like moving well. I was tightening up quick. You know, the majority of my diet was basically just fruits. And then I would probably do like 1 or 2 cooked meals a day. And everything was just flowing. I felt great about like the direction of everything. I was going to be able to get everything out of it that I thought that I was going to get. And then we threw in a refeed day, 1,000 grams of carbs. Which I used the majority of my carbs fruits as well, which I do have recorded for you guys. I might just throw this video in here later on down the line so you guys can see. Like, I ended it with a big old bowl of black rice and vegetables, which, you know, it was great, but it was like a huge mistake because my body, even though I felt good, it didn't really handle it well. Like, for some reason after that, like, I just started holding. It was insane. And honestly, I had no confidence in myself after that. Like, I go from, you know, hitting an all-time low for the prep to like my body was going in reverse, just retaining water. You know, like, if I don't know, like if it was stressed out and, you know, my mind was just going everywhere. I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to even do this anymore, because, you know, this is my first ever vegan bodybuilding prep and going about it in this way, and it had me scared. Honestly, it really did. But I decided that I was just gonna go listen to my intuition, listen to myself, and I did a full day of fruits the last couple days, and that did the trick. I felt like it alleviated everything. My body started flowing again. I was peeing like crazy, going to the bathroom, just getting rid of whatever was inside of me that was making me hold on to everything. So I woke up this morning, finally hit, you know, basically I'm back to my low again of 248 pounds. I reached 247 and a half, but, you know, only off by half a pound, which is nothing. So that made me excited today. And so yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. So just to let you guys know, man, we even the best of us we're not perfect. We don't have like the best feelings all the time. We're not always confident in ourselves. But at the end of the day, it's all about just sticking to it, not quitting, don't give up, and making sure that, you know, you're giving your all no matter what. And also make sure you rest. Resting is extremely important. I took a day off yesterday. I went to the park with my mom. You know, we walked 4 miles, did like some, you know, some cool stuff in between, threw some push-ups and pull-ups and stuff, just to get a little bit of like activity, but nothing overly stressful, like, you know, a typical cardio session that I would do with HIIT and all that stuff. But I was very relaxed, got some sun, which I feel like is another important thing. And, you know, here we are again. So this is going to be video number 1 for this bodybuilding prep for you guys. But I was just like I said, I wanted to share this with you guys. Let's go ahead and get meal number 1 started. So here we are. I've already prepped it a little bit. So I got 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 1 scoop of protein powder. This is like just under 200 grams of bananas, 150 grams of blueberries, and then I added 100 grams of spinach underneath, alongside 150 milliliters of almond milk. So let's get this bad boy blended up, throw it on the Vitamix, and let's get this show on the road.
What is this black stuff?
I don't know. So we have our smoothie. This looks amazing. I've been starting to add more berries in just so I can get more volume, less calories. But yeah. Still taste that chocolate peanut butter flavor. That hint of cocoa, man, is like, honestly, it allows for that deep, rich chocolate flavor that I absolutely love, especially mixed with the bananas. And the blueberries are a good touch too. I actually made this one perfect today. Normally I make them way too watery, but this is good. Alright guys, so I'm going to finish up this smoothie and then we're going to head over to destination. We got a session with Josh today. Josh Bryant. If you guys have seen any of the workouts that we have on my channel, check them out. They're freaking hardcore, but see you guys there. We have arrived at destination. Let's get it.
This is the death man right here.
That's right.
So, what are we doing today?
Well, we none of this. We're going to test him back. Yeah, so this is going to be, we call it the Chino State method. I learned it from a dude back in the day that spent time in Chino State, and we're going to have at it today.
Cool, let's work.
Not right now, I'm there to be able to go higher. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. But it's got to be
That was a great workout, nice little posing session afterward. Stopped at the gas station real quick pit stop. So I got me a Vita Coco coconut water with 2 bananas. This is gonna be my post-workout meal for today. And then now I'm gonna head to the barbershop and get fixed up real quick. And then I got a meeting with a potential business partner of mine later after that. So let's go do this. I'm gonna eat this meal and go take care of the rest of the stuff for the day. There we are. What up, man? What's up, man? Yeah? You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. We got a clean cut. Now I think I'm gonna go stop. I'm trying to find a Kroger nearby because I know that they sell these like already cut fruits, and I want some watermelon. Just watermelon sounds really good right now, so I'm gonna go look for one of those, grab me some watermelon, then we're gonna go head to this meeting real quick before the traffic gets too terrible. All right, so I ended up getting the watermelon. There we are, 48 ounces. I also got some pineapples, some bananas, and some dates. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this real quick and then get on with this meeting. And then later on, I gotta finish some cardio because I didn't do my cardio this morning. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in on the next meal, and we'll see you guys whenever I get back home. All right, guys, hour long in traffic. Finally made it home. I actually stopped by Snappy Salad to give me a salad on the way home so I could have that later. But on the drive, I got bored, ate about 8 medjool dates, and then I am here eating some of this wild brine Korean kimchi. This stuff is freaking amazing, great for digestion. If you haven't ever tried this, give this bad boy a try. This is probably the best brand that I've ever tried. The ingredients, there's no added sugars or anything like that. A lot of these kimchis end up adding sugar and stuff, so you want to make sure you're paying attention to the ingredients on here. But there's literally no calories. It's like eating pickles. We loaded up on some veggies. I have
jalapenos, beets, water chestnuts, artichoke hearts, cucumbers, celery. I added some tomatoes. We had a little bit of salsa and some balsamic vinegar. That's usually the combination that I like to get out there. And then I actually just threw on a little bit of that kimchi stuff that was left in the wild brine container. But yeah, man, this salad is off the chain. I love the artichoke hearts because they're extremely they're just like real meaty, and they're super high in fiber. For 13 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fiber, there's also some protein in there, and pretty much everything here is essentially fat-free. There's probably very, very minimal fat, so that's always great. Let's get it. If I didn't mention beets earlier, I got some beets in here too. I freaking love me some beets. Crazy thing is, guys, even a year ago, 2 years ago, I would have never considered any of this to be any good. I barely ever ate salads. I barely honestly ate vegetables and fruits because I just didn't really see the need for them until you actually sit there and think about things and realize that, you know, raw nutrition, the more raw that you eat, the better health. You're getting the utmost highest amount of nutrients possible whenever you're consuming raw foods, especially your fruits and your vegetables. So, man. So if you got some really dope salad spots around town, make sure you go visit, load up, enjoy it. Learn to appreciate these foods. You can eat huge salads like this and get very, very little calories, and that is truly the benefit, especially for people that are looking to lose weight, you know, drop some body fat. High volume, low calorie foods are the key. That's what's going to keep you satiated, especially the ones that are high in fiber. If you normally get chicken and stuff in your salads, replace it with some of these artichoke hearts, maybe some eggplant, something like that. It would be dope. It would honestly replace that meatiness. You know, they have some body to it. There's some good texture to it. I am absolutely drenched. Cardio was a grinder today. I decided to make sure that I was doing some HIIT along with it. So like what I set my goal was to do 8 sprints total, and you know, not really worry so much about the time in between each sprint. So like initially, the first few sprints I was able to just, you know, use like maybe 2 minutes of rest period in between. And so what I would do is go 2 minutes and then do an all-out sprint for 20 seconds, you know, as hard as I possibly can with increased resistance on the machine. The first few were like, man, it's not they weren't easy, but of course, you know, I was able to run through it. But as I got through it over and over and over, like, man, I just became more and more exhausted. So it went from like 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, but I finished it. So like what I want to be able to do is just kind of increase that work capacity and be able to get that down. And then of course, just continue to progress through that. But today, so far, my overall energy has been freaking phenomenal. I feel great. You know, the fruits have me feeling super duper light and just energetic. My digestion is flowing immaculately. So, you know, honestly, like right now I feel good. I'm just, you know, I'm staying hungry, which is another good thing. And it's a good source of motivation. That way I'm like, man, you okay? Let me get through this so I can get home and get this next meal in. So I've been doing like some like flat out wraps and Ezekiel bread for my last meal. So I think I might kind of do that again, but I definitely want to make some nice cream tonight. So you guys will see that here in a bit. But let me get cleaned up and we'll get into the kitchen. All right, guys, we are in the kitchen about to make some nice cream. You guys y'all are gonna really enjoy this. Check this out. Okay, so I put just a tad bit of almond milk in it because these are all frozen bananas here. Roughly, these are like 4 bananas, so about 400 grams. And then I mixed in this stuff here, 2 tablespoons of this peanut butter powder with basically like half of a tablespoon of the dark cacao. And then I put a little bit of water in it, that way I can kind of make it like the peanut butter. And then I threw in some chopped dates, and then I'm gonna top it with some dates after this is made. So let's go ahead and get this blended up and make the nice cream.
That is a wrap. Look at that. Chocolate peanut butter and ice cream, banana and ice cream with some chopped dates inside and on top. Oh, it's time to enjoy this. All right, guys, that is that nice cream. Look at that. Oh, that so creamy. The dates, though. Seriously, guys, if you have not ever eaten a date in your life, go find some medjool dates. Get the pitted ones; they're a lot easier to mess with. But yeah, they'll literally change your life. But with this, the banana and ice cream, let's see if I can get that creaminess in there. Look at that. Oh. Just bananas, a little bit of almond milk, the PB powder, peanut butter powder with some cocoa. No added sugars to it. Not that that matters with this, but oh my god. Y'all gotta give this a try. This is heaven. So we are officially July 4th. It's 12:24 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed now. You guys have seen all my meals for today. The training will actually be in a separate video for you guys. You know, I like to do these collaborations with Josh. If you follow my channel, you see that I have a few videos out there with him. So that's how that will be structured in that particular one. You guys have seen my physique update that I did today, you know, so you see where I'm at, you know, just under 9 weeks out. Just like I was talking about earlier, you know, I'm very happy with my body, you know, finally moving in the right direction, and, you know, I feel great. I'm actually going to bed at a lighter weight than I was waking up the last few days. So, you know, it just helps build my confidence again, and just, you know, makes me feel good, you know, leading into this week, and really performing well and getting myself out of my mind. You know, I was just happy to be able to listen to my own intuition and go straight back to what I knew worked for me and what I felt my best doing, and that's really to just eat the most fruits throughout the day as possible. I feel like, you know, me being able to focus on my meal timing better and allow, you know, everything to work with me, you know, and not just eat, you know, throughout the day whenever, like, it really showed me the importance of it, you know, because I was obviously slipping away and not really paying attention to it. I'm just happy that I feel good, you know. Another good thing about, honestly, since I've gone vegan, is that, man, I don't suffer through insomnia anymore like I used to. I used to fucking not be able to sleep at all, especially during these preps, man, because it's just like, it's hard on the body. And then whenever you're eating so much protein, I feel like it really plays a negative role in the way your body's like functioning, you know. So the way that I'm doing it now with so low protein, and far less inflammation, you know, and just different things that I feel like have benefited me to this point, I'm able to give, you know, as much as I can through all my training sessions and cardio and so forth. I feel great. You know, I'll continue to show you, you know, describe this stuff to you guys as this prep moves along, and just like let you dive into, you know, how I'm thinking and feeling throughout this whole process. But most importantly, guys, I'm just excited that I'm able to show that this can be done in a much healthier manner. This can be done without participating in the killing and suffering of animals, and you know, and just showing people that we don't need to do it this way. You know, there is a better way. Let's end this video tonight now. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys are always notified every time that I release a video. But until the next time, baby, peace out.